That's the basis of lots of other music too. You'll find songs from the 70s and lots of other eras that have these kind of chord progressions. 2-5-1-4 is a very specific chord progression that is common. This music theory stuff is essential. I recommend everybody get into even just a little bit of music theory, even if it's just the bare bones minimum. So I'm just going to close this out by rattling off a bunch of other tunes that use the 2-5 progression that you might know. Breathe the Air by Pink Floyd from Dark Side of the Moon. That's E minor 7 to A7, a 2-5 in the key of D. And the whole song practically is based on that, except for a brief excursion into some other chords. So that song's kind of like... famous and classic album, Dark Side of the Moon. Neil Young used these 2-5s a lot as vamps. Down by the River, great song of his. And Cowgirl in the Sand, another great song of his. Oye Como Va and Evil Ways by Santana. Oye Como Va being... Actually, the song was written by Tito Puente, but it was made famous by Santana. Evil Ways. You got to change your evil ways. I used to play those songs in bands, so I know them well. That 2-5 is just so essential to this music. Some other artists that you might have heard, possibly. It Never Rains in Southern California. That song is based on a 2-5. Albert Hammond Jr., 1970s. My Sweet Lord by George Harrison, real 2-5 kind of song. These are all 2-5s, but in different keys. Each songwriter has their own kind of place where their voice sounds the best and the kind of mood they wanted for the song. These songs have different tempos, different instrumentation. They're from different eras, but you have basically the same thing tying them together, and that's the 2-5 chord progression. Lady Marmalade, we all know that one from LaBelle. That's a 2-5 over and over and over. That barely has any other chords in it except for a little excursion into some other stuff. In the Ghetto by Donny Hathaway, 2-5. Once again, let's see, what else do we have here? There is Spooky, that song from the 70s. There's Use Me, that great Bill Withers song, real funky kind of acoustic song. That's a 70s special right there, Use Me by Bill Withers. Hole in My Life by The Police, that was a little later. I believe that was late 70s, early 80s. Great song by The Police. You have all kinds of other songs. Frank Zappa used that chord progression a lot for some of his stuff. So the 2-5, fundamental chord progression in music. Let's very quickly go over 2-5 and all the keys you'll need to know it. So the Todd Rundgren one was D minor to G in the key of C. A minor to D is the key of G. Like Carole King uses in It's Too Late. That's or I Feel the Earth Move. A couple of her songs use those chords. And then in, let's see, the key of D, you would have the Pink Floyd E minor to A. If you wanted to do 2-5 in the key of E, like George Harrison did in My Sweet Lord, that's F sharp minor and B. And then last but not least, let's do, say, the key of F, which you would need for jazz and things like that, or maybe some blues. And 2-5 in the key of F is G minor to C, like Evil Ways by Santana. So 2-5. And there you you have it. 2-5 in all the keys that you would need to know for now, the most basic guitar keys. All right, Guitar-Aliens, I hope you enjoyed that. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to like, be sure to click notify, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye.